Dotori's special pie. Today was a very special day. Dotori, a young squirrel with big ideas, wanted to surprise his mom, Dasul. Goodbye, Dotori. I'll be back soon, Dasul said as she waved from the door, heading out to the forest to find some winter acorns. Dotori waved back, waiting for the perfect moment to start his secret plan. As soon as the door clicked shut, Dotori bounded into the kitchen. He knew exactly what to do. He dragged a heavy wooden stool over to the tall bookshelf and reached for the thickest book there. It was The Great Forest Pie Book, filled with all of his mom's favorite recipes. Dotori plopped the book down on the counter and flipped through the pages. The words were very long, and the instructions looked like a jumble of lines. Add 2 cups of something? He muttered, scratching his head. He couldn't read the big words, but he decided that a special pie just needed a lot of everything. First, he needed flour. He found a large, heavy sack in the pantry. He hugged it tight and tried to hop back to the counter, but the bag was much bigger than he was. He wobbled to the left and wiggled to the right, trying his best to keep his balance. Suddenly, the sack slipped. "Oh no!" Dotori cried. Poof! The bag hit the floor, and a giant cloud of white flour exploded into the air. It filled the whole kitchen like a thick winter fog. Dotori disappeared for a moment in the middle of the white puff. When the dust settled, Dotori looked like a little powdered donut. He sneezed a big sneeze, achoo, sending more flour flying. He didn't give up, though. He started pouring honey, tossing in handfuls of nuts, and splashing berry juice into a big bowl, making a very sticky, very messy pile. Just then, the front door creaked open. Dasul was home early. She stepped into the kitchen and froze. Her beautiful, tidy home was covered in white powder, sticky honey drips, and little blueberry stains. She looked around at the chaos, her eyes wide with surprise. Dotori peeked out from behind a giant mixing bowl. He had a berry stuck to his ear and flour on his nose. He looked at the mess he had made, and then at his mom. "I just wanted to bake you a surprise pie for being the best mom," he said in a tiny, quiet voice. Dasul looked at the messy floor, and then she looked at her little squirrel. She saw the open recipe book and the bowl full of all her favorite things. A soft smile spread across her face. She dropped her basket and knelt down on the flour-covered floor, her heart feeling very full. "Oh, Dotori," she whispered. She reached out and pulled him into a giant, warm hug. Flour got all over her dress, but she didn't mind one bit. "The kitchen can be cleaned," she said, squeezing him tight. "But a surprise made with love is the best treat in the whole forest."